Hello everyone! Welcome back again! In today's video, we'll be going through the updated 2008 version of the 100 civics questions for the U.S. Citizenship Test. We'll be covering these important questions and answers slowly and in random order to help you better prepare for your upcoming U.S. Citizenship Test. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What are 2 cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. What is the economic system in the United States? Market economy. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. What are 2 rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of speech, freedom of religion. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The President. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What did the Declaration of Independence do? announced our independence from Great Britain? The House of Representatives has how many voting members? (435). What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What major event happened on September 11, 2001 in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Who makes federal laws? Congress. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? 2. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. In what month do we vote for president? November. We elect a president for how many years? Four. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? "18 and older." What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4th. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. Who was the first president? George Washington. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The vice president. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the political party of the president now? Republican. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. When was the Constitution written? (1787). What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. Name one of the 2 longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion or not practice a religion. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Who vetoes bills? The President. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. What is the capital of your state? Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. Who is the governor of your state now? The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. Name your U.S. representative. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President.